What's going on? It's your boy Old Scruggs. Recording live from somewhere. Actually in Jamaica. Still out here chilling on the resort. You know what I mean? Karaoke in the background. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I might do it. You never know. I might do it if enough of this. I gotta get this little Moet looking like Jay-Z 1996. Some Cristal. But yeah, I will say this much about this place, and I know y'all can't really see me. I know it's dark out here. I'm on the beach, as you can see. Staring at the I don't know what to call that, the Atlantic Ocean or the Caribbean Sea. I guess it's the Caribbean Sea. But anyway, in order to come to certain places, you got to do a certain thing. And that certain thing is a thing called flying, getting on an airplane and flying. Now, I have been terrified of flying since I was about 6 years old. We went to Florida, and on the way back it was a thunderstorm, and I remember lightning bolts, like, at least it felt like lightning bolts was going past the plane. Maybe it was the kids' imagination, you know, some Michael Jackson shit. With a child's heart. But anyway, you'll know the worries of today. So maybe that, I don't know, maybe I more imagined it, and I think around that same time I had seen, excuse me for the karaoke in the back, but at the same time I think that was around that age where I saw Twilight Zone, the movie. I remember John Lithgow, I think that's his name, was on the plane. He thought somebody was on the wing. Remember that episode? Well, it was the episode with the original. It was the episode with the original Twilight Zone. It was William Shatner. Oh, they mad loud now. But this time it was John Lithgow in the movie. But anyway, so maybe that added on to it. So I know my fear of flying. I hope that ain't too loud in the back. That's what happened when you done had too many mojitos and you think you really think you the person that's performing the song and not karaoke in it. But anyway, so I know a lot of times, a lot of things in life I've held back from because I would have had to fly to do it. And I mean, I still will fly, but definitely not as often as I want to. Well, I don't want to fly, but to go to other places. But what is something you do to get over your fear of flying? It's really, for me, it's nothing mentally I've been able to accomplish to make me get past it. If anything, my anxiety has gotten worse as I get older, you know what I mean? And with 2020, just adding on, I know everybody's anxiety got worse, even worse, more than it was before. But what I do try to do is because I'm getting on the plane tomorrow to go back home. And what I do is usually the night before I stay up. Like, I'll go to sleep during the day if I can, but I'll stay up all night. So hopefully and then like an hour before the plane take off, I'll pop 2 Benadryl. And I hope the combination of not sleeping for a while with the Benadryl. Now, my adrenaline and fear on the plane, no matter what, keeps me awake. It's like there's no way I could fully fall asleep. That's just how powerful. Like, I can stay up for 10 straight days and I get on that plane and I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep. And so I just do that, and I say typically it's never knocked me out for the whole. Excuse me. It's never knocked me out for the whole flight, but it'll knock me out for bits and pieces. Maybe I'll doze off for 20 minutes here, doze off for 10 minutes here, doze off for 30 minutes here. Hey, any minute that I'm not conscious and knowing what's going on, I'll take. And I'm not doing. I know some people told me like, oh, you gotta pop like a Xanax, and you know what I mean. What's that other one? One of them other pills that put you to sleep, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't popping all them pills and shit. It's bad enough popping the Benadryl, but at least Benadryl is something I need anyway because I got allergies, and it do help with my nasal drip. So I'm like, at least I'm getting some benefit out of Benadryl, and I'm been taking Benadryl my whole life, so I know I'm used to it. Whether I'm doing it for a plane, or whether I'm doing it for my allergies, or whether I'm doing it for insomnia. I think the funniest and maybe the best advice I ever got, I was doing the show, and I was on stage, and I used to have a joke about being scared of flying, and I used to ask the crowd to give me like something I could do to help get past my fear. And I think the best response I ever got was somebody in the crowd said, "Learn to fly the plane yourself." Everybody, you know what? I never thought of that. And I said, you know what? The least scary part of an airplane to me is the pilot, because he the only person that know exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, he the only person that got some type of control over what's going on. Everybody else there, you just hoping this shit go the way it usually go. You know what I'm saying? But so I was like, damn, you know what? You right. If I'm flying the plane, that'd probably be the... Now, of course, it'd be a whole bunch of stuff between me being scared of flying and me learning to fly a plane. You know what I'm saying? But still. It's actually Moet. I like Moet. Not that I get it a lot, but if I do get some champagne, I prefer it to be Moet. Then again, I probably only had... Anyway, I don't know shit about champagnes, to be honest. So what is something do you have a fear of flying? If you do, what do you do to cope? I know some people have a fear of flying and they just never fly. John Madden is like that. The old football announcer and coach, John Madden, to this day don't fly. He got like a truck. I know y'all, if you watch football, you know about it. He got this huge traveling charter bus. They got everything on it. But as far as going overseas, I guess he just never do it. If it ain't on the continent, if it ain't between, I guess, Alaska and what's the other tip, Costa Rica, you know what I mean, whatever the two furthest tips of land you can drive on this, you know what I mean, these continents. But anyway, leave a comment, something you do to help you get past your fear of flying. But I am making it a point to myself, that's one of the things I'm gonna get past, and I'm gonna start hopping on these planes and being out, because most people don't travel because they don't have the money. Me is because of the flying, scared of the flying part. Not that I always got the money to travel, because if I did, I'd always be doing it also. But yeah, leave a comment. Boy, old Scrubs last night in Jamaica. Yeah, man. Y'all, boy, yeah, man. Decide if I'm gonna go over here and join them in karaoke. But I like keeping to myself, man. I like my peace and quiet. I was out in the ocean all day today. You can't tell, you can't see now over there now because it's dark. But chilling in the cut by the rocks. Just chilling, you know what I mean? Sitting down like, just sitting there Indian style, just chilling right on the side by the rocks, but in the water just deep enough where it came up to like my neck while I was sitting down. Just watching it, sitting there watching the pelicans fish. They do this thing where they just nose dive. If you've seen my other videos, see it. And I had never seen that in person and didn't expect it. I was just chilling on the beach when I first got here. And then out of nowhere, I just see that pelican go shoom, nose dive and just grab a fish. So that's cool. Anyway, it's your boy, old Scruggs. Leave a comment. Do you have a fear of flying? Or do you have any other phobias? Anything else you're paranoid about that you're scared of? I'm also paranoid about spiders. But as much as I'm scared of spiders, I know for the most part, a spider can't do the damage a plane can do to me. Anyway, it's your boy, old Scruggs. Peace.